Yes, Josh, I can hear you, and I have one question before we proceed. The guy was stealing Bibles? Seriously, Bibles. I don't know. What was the guy thinking? I'm gonna resell them? Does he own a bookstore? What's going on here? I don't know. That's just this reporter's opinion. But yes, we are here at a very interesting story where two people that attend the same church, but for very different reasons. This is the First Church of Christ. Established in 1915, it has been growing and thriving for many years, and many people have walked through its doors. People have come to the church for many reasons. Some look for hope, others for fellowship. Betty and Pam each found the church in two completely different ways.
I first came to this church because a friend invited me. I really didn't go to church when I was growing up. I guess I was just more curious than anything. You always hear different things about different churches. I just wanted to see what it was like.
Well, I kind of found the church by accident. We were pretty little, and I was playing hide and seek with my cousins. We lived just across the street, see, and, well, I found this really good hiding spot in the church, and they must have been having a service or something because somebody shoved me into Sunday school, and I've been here ever since. It's not like I have anything better to do.
We have a ladies' luncheon every Wednesday, and I love it! We get together at a restaurant we all agree on, and we just talk about each other's weeks, we share each other's struggles, and we talk about our husbands and our kids, and it's just a great time of fellowship. Everybody who goes has a great time.
The ladies' luncheon is not my thing. I went once or twice to check it out. I felt guilty or something about not going, but it's just such a waste of time. They sit around and they gossip and they complain about their husbands, and all they do is talk about whose kid is better. Like, my kid can run faster than yours and my kid is better than your kid. I'm so tired of all of that. It's just such a waste of time. And I don't like any of the restaurants they choose either.
Oh, but we have small groups throughout the week where we get together and study the Bible, usually sing songs and pray for each other. It's probably my favorite time of the whole week. Every time I go there, I feel lifted up and supported. I absolutely love going there to see everybody and get into the Bible.
Small groups? Yeah. Those... Okay. Well, I wasn't a big fan when I heard about them. But I knew that to be fair, I better go check one out before I complained. And so I went to this one. Well, first of all they did was brag about how many they were going to have and how they had them in all the different little places. But there wasn't one even close to me, and I had to drive like 20 minutes to get there. And then I sit there for 10 minutes while people try to talk to me, and they don't even care about me. And then we had the most boring Bible study ever. It was horrible. And it just doesn't relate to me at all. I get so much more when I sit and study on my own.
Do you know what I absolutely love about the First Church in Marion, though? The worship band. It's awesome. It's just a small band. There are a couple of guitar players, a piano, a drum, and a really cute new singer. I like the music they play. Sometimes they play the older kind of hymns, but then they play the more recent kind of stuff, too. What I like even more than their singing and playing, though, is their heart. You can really tell they love to worship.
The worship is okay. It's not really my style, to be honest with you. And they have this saxophone player. He just goofs off the entire time, and it is so distracting. They really need to get rid of him. And they play way too loud. I get a headache by the time they're over. And it doesn't make me feel good.
Honestly, the best part about Sunday is the sermon. The pastor does such a really good job dissecting some of the stories that are in the Bible and relating them to my life. They aren't too long, but they're not too short either. I could listen to those sermons over and over and over and oh, and I love the pastor's accent. Go PT!
Ugh, the pastor. Oh, don't even get me started on the pastor. First of all, I don't know what he does all week. And second of all, it's like he stands up there from his high and mighty pulpit, judging me for everything I do. I know I'm not perfect, but neither are you, buddy. Oh, sorry. Can you edit that? Or, okay. But basically, I'm not a big fan of the pastor. He talks funny.
As you can see, Josh, it's two women that attend the very same church, this very church behind me, but for very different reasons. They have very different takes on a lot of things. However, I suspect that it is the things they have in common that are more important than the differences that they have.